So we move on the track to the men's 400 metres. Certainly a tough act to follow on the track in terms of racing with that women's 1500. But the men's 400 metres is a high-quality lineup. And James Williams is in very lofty company here, the British representative. But Pavel Maslak, who's the boss of the boards, a chance to see the great indoor runner from the Czech Republic going in lane 5. So let us meet them all. There is a Yousef Karam. 4 wins from 4 in this indoor season, including Torun, the big meeting in Poland last weekend, which is part of the World Indoor Tour. The Kuwaiti runner goes on the outside, but there is Maslak, winner of the last 3 World Indoor titles and 3 successive European Indoor titles as well. Hampered a bit by illness last year and missed the European Indoor Championships here last year because of a viral infection, but seems to be running well again. Akeem Bloomfield of Jamaica, finalist in the 400 metres at the World Championships in Doha last year. And 2 Jamaicans in this lineup, separated by an American in Obi Igbokwe. Sub-45 man outdoors, looks to have the build of an indoor 400 man. He's not very tall, but he's got tremendous power. And Nathan Allen, the other Jamaican here, training partner, in fact, of Akeem Bloomfield. Quite often part of the Jamaican 4x4 relay quartet. And James Williams, well, unbeaten this year over 60 metres around the north of England. You see he's got the build of a 60-metre runner, but he's good over 400 as well. New personal best, 47.67 over the 400 in Sheffield when he did the 60-400 double, a rare double. But again, he is in a lineup here that is world-class, so a big challenge for James Williams on the inside. Look out instead for Bloomfield and certainly Maslak in lane 5. Straight final in the men's 400 metres. No world indoor title for Maslak to go for this year to make it 4 in a row. Have to wait until next year. But looking here to show that he reigns indoors. Away they go. Just a little bit of a delay in the from Pavel Maslak, but he's moving quickly now, and he's a very, very good 200-metre man as well. Likes to get out and control, because 400, of course, indoors, there is the break. It's a slightly more tactical race, and along with Igbokwe, Maslak and Igbokwe both looking to get to the front at the break and control things. And there we are, a little bit of jostling. Igbokwe just says, this is my inside line at the moment, so Maslak has to give second best for now. And it looked as if Karam was almost struggling there, the Kuwaiti runner in 4th place, but seems to be running freely again now as they're stretched out, with James Williams at the back at the moment, trying to hang on to this high-class field. A little look around from Igbokwe at the moment, and Maslak trying to get back there now. Igbokwe holding them up and just beginning to labour slightly. And here comes Bloomfield, the tall Jamaican, round the outside, times it beautifully, takes it just ahead of Igbokwe. Karam was there as well, and Maslak couldn't find anything in the final 100. Instead, it was Bloomfield that takes it. The Jamaican doesn't look too out of breath, but he judged that so well. The smaller figures of Maslak and Igbokwe doing all of the early running, and he judged it so well to take that victory. We're just losing a bit of Colin there, who's coming via the studio analysing this. We'll get his thoughts hopefully shortly, but it was a fascinating race, because Igbokwe, you could see that the lactic was just building, and he was trying to sort of stay wide and hold off Karam and Maslak, but round the outside, the taller figure of Bloomfield. Again, it's slightly more difficult sometimes for the taller runners on the tight confines of an indoor 200-metre track, but once he got into his running, he had enough energy in the final stages to come around the outside. And a good win by Bloomfield. And Pavel Maslak, well, he's won so many times indoors, European titles, world titles, but this one just a stretch beyond him. He's 28 now, and I'm sure he's got plenty of running in him, but no victory here for the great Pavel Maslak. Akeem Bloomfield takes the victory in the men's 400 metres. Personal best as well, incidentally, for James Williams there, 47.26 down in 5th place.